So, so you're here.
Hi, Internet.
Gertrude Perkins is in my room.
Hi. This is Gertrude Perkins, star of Stage and Scream.
Yes, he's here. And I'm here, of course. He desperately wants to play Spotted. He spotted this Nintendo adventure book, which I have previously read a passage from before on the channel, and he desperately wants to play it.
I want to play the book. I want to go on an adventure.
And he wants it to be
thanks
documented.
Thanks to Mammoth Publishing.
And he wants it to be documented, and to be fair, if he's going to be here, we have to make some content. So.
Yes. Yeah, it's only fair. Oh, you're visiting for a couple of days, might as well make something.
May as well make someone miserable. Right, so am I going to be...
Yeah, okay, but before we start, I mean, this will you're probably seeing this if you're watching this, but the cover of this book is amazing, mostly because Yoshi is the most angry that a dinosaur is capable of being.
Yes.
Without going full T-Rex rampage.
Yeah, that is probably... Canonically, the angriest Yoshi has looked. Actually, there are some pretty mean pictures of him. There are some pictures of where he's kind of frowning.
Yeah, and all over DeviantArt there are Yoshi with a sword.
Yoshi with a sword.
Yoshi with fireballs.
Yoshi with a gun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Dex, what if Yoshi had a gun?
That was kind of the implied joke without me saying it.
No, the thing is, that's literally a game idea that I came up with when I was
Yoshi
11.
with a gun.
It was Yoshi would go to a bunch of different worlds, right? Banjo-Kazooie style, and one of the worlds was a Western world, and Yoshi would become a cowboy with a gun.
Okay, so this book is dedicated to Diane and Susan, so if you're out there, this one's for you. Copyright 1992, so we would have both been
2 years old.
2 years old when this came out. Okay. Dear game player, you are about to guide me through a great adventure.
That's
As
me.
you read this book, you will help me decide where to go and what to do. Whether I succeed or fail is up to you. At the end of every chapter, you will make choices that determine what happens next. Special puzzles will help you decide what I should do, if you can solve them.
Oh. Okay.
The chapters in this book are in a special order.
Okay.
Sometimes you must go backwards in order to go forward.
Right.
If you know what I mean. That's literally what it says here. Along the way, you'll find many different items to help me with my quest. When you read that I have found something such as the pizza, you'll see a box like the one below. Luigi now has the pizza. Turn to page 61. Use page 121 to keep track of things you collect and to keep score. Good luck. Driplessly yours, Luigi.
Oh, that's unpleasant. That
unpleasant.
implies that he might be drippy.
That does imply that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take these.
Can I say that was an excellent Luigi impression?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. You know what?
Right,
Okay.
the gloves are off.
Yeah, the gloves are literally off. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, oh, fuck's sake. I've done this already. You're going to make me do this again. Swoosh! That's how, literally, that's how it starts.
Okay.
Chapter 1, swoosh. Hey, watch out, yells Mario as a flood of bright green fizz spurts up in his face.
I'm saying nothing.
The famous plumber and his brother Luigi are fixing the royal soda dispenser in the Mushroom Palace, and Luigi just turned the machine on by mistake. Luigi... Sorry, says Luigi, poking his head out from behind a large pink and orange panel. Hey, Mario, you're all wet. Thanks for telling me, grumbles Mario, as he wipes the sticky soda off his mustache. This is, really uncomfortable. I remember being uncomfortable the last time I read this.
Well, do you think the sticky soda is, symbolic of something?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure I want to think about it
As far as
too hard.
I'm concerned, it's just Sprite.
Yeah. I mean, no, Sprite's not green.
In the Mushroom Kingdom it is.
Okay, sure. Let's go with that. The two thanks for telling me, Sticky Soda. Two plumbers have been working all morning. It's a big job because the soda machine has 365 flavors and takes up an entire wing of the castle.
What? So it's like Notch's M&M bag?
Yeah. Say, Mario, Luigi asks as he fiddles with one of the valves, how come the king needs 365 flavors of soda?
One for every day of the week?
That's a good question. Oh god, it's all coming back to me. His doctor told him he had to change his diet, answers Mario. So he drinks a different soda every day. That's not what the doctor meant! The doctor meant fucking cut the soda out of your diet.
Look, since when has a king listened to their doctor? I mean...
Gee, I wonder what he does on leap years, says Luigi. Alright, you ready for the Yoshi noises?
Oh god, there are Yoshi noises, yes. You told me about you warned me about this.
The first Yoshi noise is plorp.
P-L-O-R-P?
Plorp.
Plorp.
Yoshi.
That's so unpleasant.
The brother's dinosaur friend stomps into the room and begins to slurp up the overflow soda.
Plorp.
Plorp. Hey Yoshi, try some of this, Luigi shouts and squirts a stream of brown soda into Yoshi's mouth. Gorp! Yoshi licks his lips and sighs happily. Quit fooling around, says Mario. The king wants this fixed by lunchtime. There's fucking 365 flavors of soda. It's not going to be fixed by lunchtime. Turn off that stupid radio.
What? Okay.
Luigi's radio is blaring loud rock music.
Nice.
But that's my favourite new station, Luigi complains. WMUSH. They play mushroom rock and they use real rocks too. Just then the music stops. Drink fungus up, says the radio announcer. The soda that springs up overnight. Have you ever tried fungus up? Asks Mario over the noise of the radio. No, says Luigi, but it sounds good. There's like a bzzzt noise.
Yeah.
A strange static noise interrupts the broadcast. Ow, my ears, says Luigi. Dorp, Yoshi cries painfully.
Dorp?
Dorp.
How are you spelling?
D-O-R-P.
Dorp.
Dorp. Yeah.
That's not a sound in any human language.
Dorp. We've had plorp, gorp, and dorp so far. I told you to turn it off, Mario yells over the noise. Okay. Luigi walks toward the radio. Yow! Luigi turns and sees Mario standing over a pipe with a geyser of purple soda hitting him in the face.
Wow, okay.
This is twice. This is a
I'm sensing a fixation.
Far beyond, coincidence at this point. Help, yells Mario. A gasket burst on the lichen cola. Lichen cola.
Lichen cola. No way that's pleasant.
Quick, get me a soda spanner. My toolbox.
The soda spanner was my nickname.
Okay, says Luigi, turning to the next room to get the toolbox. Bzzzt. The strange static noise from the radio gets louder. Zorp!
Oh my goodness sake!
Covering his ears. He doesn't have ears!
Yeah.
He literally doesn't have ears!
Literally no incarnation of Yoshi in any game has had ears.
Like, you look at the cover, look, there's no...
Yeah, he barely has a skull.
Get me that spanner, shouts Mario. What do I do first, Luigi
thank
cries.
Goodness, okay.
Solve the puzzle to see what Luigi should do. Each pan is a code that tells Luigi how to move.
Okay.
Start Luigi on any square in the top row, then move according to the pan in that square. Keep moving from square to square until you get to the last row. So I'm actually going to have to take a picture of this and put it...
Okay, right, so... so I'm going to choose Beefy, which is B-E-F-E.
B-E-F-E.
Yeah, so that's down 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Left 1.
Mm-hmm.
Up 1. Left 1. And until you get to the last row. What? Sorry, I literally don't... Wait. Move according to the pattern in that square. Oh, wait. Okay, fine. It was unclear. I see. This children's book...
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a book for kids.
Look, I misheard you. Okay, so we start by down 3. Then left 1. Then up 1. And left 1. Down 3. Up 1. Up 1. Left 1. Down 3. And I'm in the last row. If Luigi lands on a toolbox, turn to page 40. Let's turn to page 40.
Turn to page 40. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Or rather, chapter 40.
That's chapter 19.
Oh, okay.
I better get that spanner or this place will be flooded, Luigi says to himself. And he dashes into the next room. Bzzz. Yoshi yells in pain. I'm coming, Yoshi.
Wait, Yoshi just makes the same noise as the...
But no, it's like, well, like, there's like a radio noise, and then Yoshi yells in pain.
Oh, okay. We don't get
an AWP noise. I'm coming, Yoshi, he shouts as he reaches...
Let's go with glop.
Yeah. He shouts as he reaches into the toolbox for the soda spanner. Oof, he grunts, this weighs a ton. Then Luigi sees a plain old wrench that's much smaller than the soda spanner. That wrench would be just as good, and it's a lot easier to carry, he says. Yoshi is still yelling. Which one should Luigi take? The wrench or the spanner? If you think Luigi should take the wrench, turn to page 61. If you think Luigi should take the spanner, turn to page 96.
The wrench is the new one that's smaller, right? The spanner's the soda spanner.
Yes.
Okay, I want Luigi... Luigi's not even helping while his friend is screaming behind him, so he keeps the spanner.
So he keeps the spanner.
Yeah.
So, 96.
96, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you didn't die. Luigi goes running back to Mario and Yoshi. Quick, hand me that spanner, Mario shouts, and as purple soda spurts all over Luigi, gives him the large tool, and Mario shuts off the flowing soda.
Dex, grow up, young man.
The way this is worded. There's fucking radio static again.
Okay.
Or, cries Yoshi. Holding his head in his hand, see, like, that's, no ears.
Yeah.
Luigi goes to the radio and fiddles with the dials to see if he can make the static go away. Can't you tune that in? Asks Mario. Of course not, sneers Yoshi. What do you expect for a stupid plumber?
What?
That's not very nice, Yoshi, answers Mario. Yoshi can't talk. Luigi earns 50 points for getting the sparrow to Mario. Turn to page 43.
Okay, so wait, how are we keeping track of how many points we have?
You got 50 points.
I have 50 points, okay. I'll remember I have 50 points.
What was the page? Was it 43?
43, yeah.
Okay. This is torn. Yeah. The two plumbers stare at Yoshi. What are you looking at? He growls. You're talking, Mario says in shock. Good going, genius, Yoshi sneers.
Oh my god.
Now maybe you can tell me where I am. You're in the Royal Mushroom Palace. Where else? Luigi answers without thinking. The palace, Yoshi shouts in a fiendish glee. Great!
Oh shit,
He jumps up and swings his heavy tail at the soda machine. Streams of gold and blue soda come shooting out. Yoshi, screams Mario. Don't call me Yoshi, yells the big dinosaur as he runs around, smashing things. What's wrong with him, cries Luigi. He's acting just like a Koopaling.
Oh no.
He sounds like a Koopaling too, adds Mario, pulling on his mustache. Why are you doing that?
I'm so glad I could be here for Yoshi's heel turn.
I don't know how it happened, but Yoshi's brain has been switched with the brain of a Koopaling.
Or he's just had enough.
Or he's just an asshole.
Yeah, he's just sick of it.
It's not impossible. That's disgusting, Luigi shudders. How? Okay. Yeah, Mario replies. What's worse? Somewhere there's a Koopaling with Yoshi's brain. There's a Koopaling go around going, Op, Zop, Dop, Plop. Quick, we gotta follow him. Who? Asks Luigi. Yoshi, says Mario. I mean, the Koopaling. Just follow me. Suddenly the static on the radio stops. This is WMUSH, says the announcer, reminding you to drink Fungus Up. Without a good fungus, you'll really feel rotten.
Oh, that's a terrible tagline.
Hey, I still haven't got my fungus up, says Luigi, reaching for the fungus up spout on the soda machine.
I really don't want to see Luigi's fungus up.
Hurry! Or me either. says Mario, racing after Yoshi. Solve this puzzle and find out what made Yoshi's brain switch with a Koopaling. Right.
Okay.
Cross out every circle. Cross out every third shape that has exactly 4 equal sides. Cross out every shape with an odd number of sides. Cross out every shape that has 4 sides that aren't equal. There you
go. Okay. Okay, right. So, every third shape that has bloody hell. I actually need a pencil for this.
All right.
Something you can rub out. We don't want to spoil the book.
Does this work? Does this? Yeah, that works.
Okay. Okay. So what's left is THERDIO. The radio.
Yes.
Follow the radio. Nice. So we're going to get the soda.
There we go. Gotta get the soda.
There we go.
If you think Luigi should follow Mario, turn to page 71. If you think Luigi should stop to get his soda, turn to page 55.
Well, I just breezed through that puzzle, so let's turn to page 55.
Okay. Really? You want him to stop and get his soda?
Well, that's what it says in the puzzle. Follow the radio.
Okay.
Because the radio said to drink the soda.
I'm coming, Mario, Luigi calls after his brother. Then he adds to himself, after I get a glass of fungus up. He fucking turns to the camera like, yeah. Gives a thumbs up. Luigi looks around for a glass. Instead, he spots a cassette tape lying on the table. I've been looking all over for this, he cries and picks it up. The pizza's hit single, anchovies with extra cheese. My favourite, and the music's pretty good too. What? Okay, what?
That means that his favourite pizza is anchovies and cheese, but the music is also good.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Luigi, hurry up, Mario shouts from the other end of the corridor. Okay, Luigi answers and runs out of the room. I still haven't got my fungus up. It's got a fucking problem.
I know, right?
He grumbles after...
I'm jonesing, Mario!
Yeah.
I'm getting the shakes!
Luigi, I told you to lay off that fungus up! He grumbles at her as he runs after Mario. Mario is talking to Princess Toadstool, the Mushroom King's daughter, and Toad, the royal mushroom retainer. It's terrible, says the princess. My father's brain has been switched. I wonder who could have done it, muses Mario. Brain switching is a big job. Yeah? Yes? Except with the king's brain, says Luigi.
Oh!
In front of the princess!
Luigi, you are not sassing the king! Luigi's going to be taken to the tower.
You're making fun of the princess's dad. In that case, it's a very small job. I heard that, shouts Toad. What? And I command you to stop making fun of me. Oh, I see. I wasn't making fun of you, says Luigi. I was making fun of the king. I am the king, says Toad. Right, laughs Luigi. And I'm Napoleon Bonaparte, the famous French plumber. Luigi, Mario says, this is the king. His brain was switched into Toad's body. No kidding, says Luigi. Does Toad know?
Okay, honestly, that's quite good. That's quite good. Yeah, credit where credit's due. That's a good gag.
Just then, the king walks into the room. At least it looks like the king. I'm Toad! That's the king!
You're not doing a voice for anyone else.
No.
But at least, Toad.
I just wanted to do it for that bit.
Are you sure?
At least I was when I woke up this morning. Never mind, shouts the princess. The Coopers must be doing this. We've got to find those rotten turtles. Those fucking turtles.
Yeah.
And make them put...
Let's team up with Krang.
Yeah. And make them put everyone's brain back where it belongs. As she leads them out of the palace, Luigi looks back over her shoulder. I wish I had a fungus up, he says.
Luigi, we're your friends. We love you. Just sit down.
Here. Solve the puzzle and find out something about fungus up.
I like that all of these are puzzle based instead of just go left or right. Solve the puzzle.
What's the puzzle?
Okay, look at the three glasses.
Yeah.
There's three times as much lichen cola as fungus up.
Fucking lichen cola.
And twice as much lichen cola as moral moxie. There's 3 ounces of soda in the moral moxie glass. How many ounces of fungus up are there? Oh, it's just algebra. Okay. So, 3 ounces of soda. Double that, and you get the amount of lichen cola, which is 6 ounces. And there are 3 times as much lichen cola as fungus up, so there are 2 ounces of fungus up. The number of ounces of fungus up to the code is measured by counting backward in the alphabet from each letter in the code. Wow, this is really involved. Okay. Right. Stops. Brain.
Yes.
It says stops brain switch.
Yes.
Yeah. Stops brain switch.
Yes.
Okay. And Luigi now has the tape.
Oh.
Okay, so fungus up stops brain switching.
Yes.
Okay.
Luigi now has the tape. 29. Page 29. Mario, Luigi, the princess, the mixed up king, and Toad leave the palace. Why does he always get to, he always just fucking tags along?
What, Toad?
That little prick.
Well, he has, he and the king are patient zero.
They're tight. Yeah.
They're
tight. It doesn't take them long to find out that the Mushroom Kingdom is a mess. Brains are being switched all over the place.
Oh, no.
Children, come back here. They hear a tiny voice shouting as they pass the Mushroom Elementary School. Luigi looks over. All the little mushrooms are running wild in the schoolyard, except for one tiny mushroom tot who's screaming at the others. Stop that, she yells. Listen to me, I'm your principal. Don't listen to her, kids, says the grown-up mushroom standing in the school door. I'm the principal now. Ha ha!
Wrecked.
We're on the right track, says Mario. Okay. Let's follow the path of switched brains. I thought they just said brains are being switched all over the kingdom.
Yep.
Okay. Let's follow the path of switched brains. Traffic on the Fungus Freeway is backed up for miles.
Well, yeah, I mean, after that horrible accident on Toad's Turnpike, I mean...
And you know what? Traffic.
No, it's nothing but go-karts.
Traffic on Rainbow Road is the worst.
Yep.
It's just impossible. Traffic on Fungus Freeway is backed up for miles because the traffic police all have their brains in piranha plants.
Oh, wow.
And at Mushroom Stadium, half the Mushball players. Mushball.
Whatever it is, it sounds sticky.
It's probably baseball, right? It's either baseball or basketball. It could be anything. It could be anything.
It's probably football because this is a UK published book.
True. Mushball players have switched brains with the other team, so no one knows which side they are on.
Okay. but wait, if they've all switched sides, then.
No,
what?
Half
okay.
the players have switched brains.
Right, okay.
My kingdom is a mess, says Toad. He turns to the king. I mean, your kingdom. No, I mean my kingdom. When I was the king. Except I'm still the king. Except... Stop it, yells the princess. The brain switching gets worse in the direction of Dinosaur Island. Oh boy. That must be where the Koopas are hiding. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi goes over to a hot dog stand near the stadium entrance. Give me a Fungus Up. It's fucking banging on the counter. Give me a Fungus Up. He says to the mushroom behind the counter.
He just kicks the cart over.
Give me a...
Just rummages in the ingredients.
And would you turn up the radio? Why would you say that when you know why?
But no, Luigi doesn't know that about Fungus Up. He just wants the Fungus Up.
But you solved the puzzle.
I solved the puzzle. Luigi didn't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I think.
Okay. Would you turn up the radio? This is WMUSH, shouts the radio announcer. Here's the latest hit from the pizzas. Hold the pepperoni, please. Just as the loud mushroom rock blares out of the radio, Worcester, the chief mushroom assistant, comes running up to them. Yeah. WOOSTER.
Oh, Worcester, as in Jeeves and Worcester.
I guess.
Okay.
I know what's happening, he shouts. Luigi, will you turn that thing off? Mario asks. I can't hear Worcester. It's my favourite song, Luigi grumbles.
Honestly, like, if my favourite song was on the radio and people were talking over it, I would be a bit. But, especially if I needed my fix.
Solve the puzzle to find out if Luigi should turn off the radio.
Okay, so. Oh, it's just a maze.
Yeah.
Please show this very, very grumpy Toad.
Yes. Yeah, he's having none of it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna land on him.
I like to imagine that's probably the Toad standing behind the counter.
Yeah. No, that's
being hassled.
No, that's Worcester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it says follow Worcester.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you landed on the radio. Page 116. That's like near the end of the fucking book.
I'd just like to take this moment to say, I know I made a mistake, but even if I hadn't, the game would have continued, and Gertrude would have just had to have done a different puzzle. So really, it doesn't make a difference. Either way, please don't be too mad at me. I am sorry.
Yeah, but remember, you might have to go backwards to go forward.
Yes. Okay, Luigi agrees, switching off the radio, but this had better be good. I figured it out, Worcester pants breathlessly. The Koopas are behind the brain switching.
Okay.
The Koopas are behind something fucky that's happening in the Mushroom Kingdom. I figured it out all by myself. Thanks a lot, grumbles Luigi, and I turned off my favourite song too. We already figured that out, Worcester, the princess says, but thanks anyway.
Well, at least she's nice about it.
Oh, Worcester says sadly. Sorry, princess. He turns to the king. Sorry, your highness. He's not your highness. I'm your highness, says Toad. Right, Worcester says dejectedly as he turns to leave. And I'm Fungus Khan, the Mushroom Emperor of China.
That one sentence just brings up so many follow-up questions.
There are things that we do not know about the Mushroom Kingdom, evidently. This is canon. This was signed off on. Look, see, it says right here. Nintendo licensed product. This is canon. Mush, like...
No, I believe you.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Mario, Luigi, and the princess leave the king and Toad at the Royal Mushroom Stadium and follow the trail of switched brains. It leads right to Dinosaur Island. They climb into a small boat and row to the mysterious island. Ooh. I bet the WMUSH studios are over there, says Princess Toadstool, pointing across the water. The brain switching is caused somehow by the broadcast. There's only one problem, says Luigi. When we find the radio station, we're bound to get our brain switched. I've been thinking about that, Mario says, and I've been working on this. He holds up a gadget that looks like a plunger with some wires coming out of it.
It's an electric plunger.
What is that? Asks the princess. Don't you know, says Luigi. It's a plunger with some wires coming out of it.
Fuck! You know, I underestimated this book's ability to jape.
No, says Mario. It's an anti-brain switch helmet, of course.
Mario, come on.
I've been working on it as Luigi Road because he's a useless sack of shit, and I hate him. That's what it says right here.
Oh, okay,
it'll protect our brains from getting switched. I'm going to make one for each of us as soon as I find more plungers. You're a plumber!
That doesn't mean he just carries 12 plungers around.
There's not 12 people in the boat.
True.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard, says Luigi. He takes the helmet from Mario, puts it on, and pulls a small radio out of his overalls.
Yep.
How can this helmet protect my brain? He asks. What if someone turns on a radio like this? Luigi switches on the radio. You dingus.
Special boy.
No, don't, shouts Mario. This is WMUSH, blares the tiny radio speaker.
Just call it W-Mush.
W-Mush, okay. The station that grows in the dark. What? Oh, yeah. The announcer is interrupted by the brain switching static, and Luigi turns the radio off. Gee, Mario, Luigi says, turning to his brother. You were right. This helmet kept my brain from being switched. Who are you calling Mario, says Mario. I'm calling you Mario, answers Luigi. But I'm Mario, says the princess. Remember what I told you about the brain switching hijinks?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like the princess, says Luigi. Oh no, cried the princess to Mario. Turn to page 19. Told you, didn't I? Full of wacky
hijinks.
Oh, now Mario is the princess and vice
Jinx
versa.
Both high and low.
Oh.
Right.
Luigi, you idiot, shouts the princess. Why did you turn on the radio?
Everyone hates Luigi.
Hey, says Luigi. Nobody calls me an idiot except Mario. I am Mario, the princess cries. My brain got switched into the princess's body. Why are you so upset, asks Mario? At least you don't have this stupid moustache. It's not a stupid moustache, the princess says angrily.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is, says Mario, giving it a tug. Ow, that fucking hurts. That's smart.
If this book didn't have these bickering scenes, it would be 12 pages long.
Yeah. Hey, I'm wearing a dress, the princess cries, looking at her royal gown. Fucking get over it. What did you expect, says Mario with a huff. A princess can't wear overalls. Why not? Why not?
She literally has done before.
Why not? Bullshit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's hurry up and get to W-Mush so we can zap back to our own body, says the princess. I think it's over there. She points towards a tall blue hill. That checks out. No, says Mario. I'm sure we have to go through the Dino Forest. He points to a wooded area with orange and green trees. That also checks out.
Yep.
Well, I'm going this way, says the princess, and starts off towards the hill. Wait, shouts Mario. That's my body. Please don't remind me, grumbles the princess. She walks away.
Wow, trouble in paradise, am I right?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that just like Mario, sniffs Mario. He turns to Luigi. I'm going through the forest. Are you going with me or your brother? Luigi stares at Mario. But, are you my brother? You are my brother, aren't you? Solve this puzzle with the team who Luigi should follow. Luigi must hop from stone to stone to get to Mario or Princess Toadstool. He can start on any stone in the top row and move in any direction, except diagonally, but he can't land on the same stone twice. If he passes over a plus sign, give him the number of points on the stone he lands on. If he passes over a minus sign, subtract that number of points. How many points can he get before reaching the bottom?
Okay, so I currently have 50 points.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Bearing in mind, like, this is Mario now, and this is Princess.
Look, you don't... I got it! It's not a difficult thing!
Okay, some people struggle.
Okay. Fine. Right, I ended up with 35 points.
Okay.
And I add that to my total, which is now 85 points, but I got less than 100 points.
Okay.
So I followed the princess in Mario's body. So we turn to page 109.
You are dead.
No, it does not say that.
Oh, okay. Well, you look like Mario, and you sound like Mario, says Luigi with a shrug. You even smell like Mario?
Well, of course she does.
Don't say that, says Mario. As far as you're concerned, I'm still a princess, and I
Okay.
expect to be treated like one.
Yeah, fair
Yes, princess. Psst, mumble, psst. What's that, says Mario. Shy Guys. A horde of pink, mumbling Shy Guys.
Not pink ones.
And
They're
ugly,
the worst.
ugly little mini ninja pop out from behind the trees and charge right for them. Koopa Commandos, says Luigi. What?
Koopa Commandos.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Let's knock them back into the woods. Don't be silly, Mario says. I'll just jump right over them. No, says Luigi as the Shy Guys run toward them. When you're the princess, you're a great jumper, but now you're Mario, remember?
Take that.
Once a princess, always a princess, says Mario loftily. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, don't do it. I don't think Mario can jump that far. I mean, he can jump pretty far.
He can, but he can't hover.
That's true, says Luigi. On second thought, maybe with the brain of Princess Toadstool, Mario can jump clear over the Shy Guys.
Okay.
Solve this puzzle to decide if Mario should jump over the Shy Guys and Mini Ninja.
Okay.
Mario can only jump in a straight line. That's not true. And he can't jump directly over any of the Shy Guys. Well, actually, 92, yes, it was true then. He can't jump. He can only jump in a straight line, and he can't jump directly over any of the Shy Guys or Ninja. Can you draw a straight line through the bad guys for his jump? There's one catch. When Mario jumps, there must be more Shy Guys than Mini Ninja on each side of him. Can he make the jump?
Okay.
Can he make the jump?
Okay, so when Mario jumps, there must be more Shy Guys than Mini Ninja on each side of him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's just one of these. Right. No, I don't think you should jump.
No?
I don't think so.
No?
I'll stake my reputation
You stake
on
your reputation on do not jump.
Yeah.
Okay. 51.
You are dead. You are bad at puzzles.
You're not dead. On second thought, maybe I can't jump that far in this dumb body, Mario says. I told you were out of shape, says Luigi. Too many meatballs on your cornflakes. Come on.
Oh, that's so unpleasant.
Come on, I bet we can outrun them.
Meatballs in your cornflakes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Come on, I bet we can outrun them. They race towards a small hill at the edge of the forest with Shy Guys and Mini Ninja swarming after them. Look! A pipe, Luigi shouts, spawning a large tunnel leading into the hillside. I'm not going in there, Mario cries, screeching to a halt. It's disgusting. Luigi, for fuck's sake. But you're a plumber, says Luigi. At least you look like a plumber. Mario groans. Okay, says he's holding his nose. I just hope Mario isn't going into any sewers. He's wearing my good dress. You know what? I'm with the princess on this one.
Yeah,
they run into the pipe and splash through ankle-deep water in their rubber boots.
Okay.
The pipe goes straight back into the hillside. It dips down and then after a few hundred feet rises again, only to end in a wall covered with valves and dials. What now, Mario asks, looking at the massive tubes and gauges. Well, there's one thing I usually do when I come against some plumbing I've never seen before, says Luigi. What's that? Asks Mario. I ask Mario, answers Luigi. Great, yells Mario angrily. I know, says Luigi. I'll turn on my radio and your brains will switch back. He takes out his portable radio. Wait, shouts Mario. What if our brains get switched somewhere else? What if I wind up in the body of a wiggler? That'd be even worse than being Mario.
Even worse than being Mario.
Says
if
Luigi.
such a thing is even...
Don't be mean to Wiggler. He's had a hard life and he does his best.
Is that what it says? Was that what it says?
That is what I say.
Okay, good.
That'd be... says Luigi. I'm wearing the anti-brain switch helmet so I'll be safe. I can't be sure you two will switch back into the right bodies, but unless I get the real Mario here, we're stuck in this tunnel. I'll have to turn on the radio unless there's some other way to get out. Solve this puzzle and find out something Luigi can use to get out of the tunnel without Mario's help.
Okay.
There you go.
Right. So, unscramble each of the jumbled words and write the answers on the dotted lines. Oh, okay. So, the wrench. Fuck. Of course it's the wrench. No, Luigi doesn't have the wrench. Remember? Because he took the spanner.
Yeah.
So I don't have the wrench, so Luigi should turn on the radio.
Oh boy, that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure something really wacky is going to happen. Let's see. Right, so Luigi should turn on the radio.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't have the item, that means I don't have to.
Literally no other... I saw Game Over, but it was on the other page.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, says Mario. Turn on the radio. I'll take any chance to get out of the sewer. Okay, Princess, says Luigi. He switches the small radio on. You're listening to W. Bush, says the familiar announcer. The station that puts the fun back into fungus. The static noise breaks in for a moment, then loud music comes out of the speakers. It's Ricky and the Raviolis, says Luigi, turning the sound up. This was their first hit, stuffed with cheese. Will you shut that stupid thing off, says Mario?
Can I say that this genre feels a bit limiting?
Yeah, it does. Luigi turns the radio off. You know, Princess, he says, for a second there you sounded just like Mario. That dumb brother of mine who is always telling me what to do.
Wow. Okay, Luigi's got some stuff to work out.
Yeah.
This is not the time.
Yeah, like this is not the time to come to terms with the fact that you're always in your brother's shadow. He is he? Asks Mario. Yeah, says Luigi. And next time I see him, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. I mean, the next time I see his brain, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. I mean, the next time my mind sees his brain, well, you get the idea.
Ugh.
I have news for you, says Mario. What's that, Princess? Luigi asks. I am Mario.
Oh, no.
Gee, says Luigi. How am I supposed to keep track of your brain? I have enough trouble keeping track of mine.
This is, by the way, Luigi is still wearing a plunger on his head.
Oh, yeah.
He's been wearing a plunger on his head the entire time.
Mario looks at the vowels and dials. Ah, he says happily, a K93 left-hand disco vibro flusher meter.
That was my nickname at school.
Wow, you too? I have enough trouble keeping... Oh, wait, shit, I've gone back. I haven't seen one of these since I left Plumber's U. I knew you'd know how to open it, Luigi shouts at Troy. Not exactly, says Mario. I fell asleep during that glass barrier.
I'm surprised they didn't go for the pun of Plumber's U-bend.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would have been good.
But I think you just push this button. Mario pushes a large green button and the whole wall slides away. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I guess some of us just have talent, Mario says modestly. You pressed a button!
Whoa!
You pressed a button!
Yeah.
Mario says modestly as they walk through the tunnel. Say, Luigi, how did you get me back here? And turn on the radio, Luigi says, taking his radio out of his pocket like... I did turn it on again? Yes, he did. No, shouts Mario, grabs the radio from Luigi before he can turn it on. Mario pulls the end of his mustache. Stop pulling your mustache. He says. That means that only one of the people being switched has to listen to W Mush, which means I could be switched even if we don't turn on the radio. Gee, says Luigi. He says G a lot. Too bad you don't have another anti-switching helmet. Mario nods. Too bad. Of course, you can always give that helmet back to me. After all, I am your older brother. Luigi doesn't know what to do. Should he take the helmet off and give it to his brother and risk getting switched himself?
Oh wait, there's no puzzle. I just decided.
Luigi scores 50 points for getting past the wall. So add 50 points to whatever.
Okay, so I am now on 185.
Okay. If you think Luigi should give the helmet to Mario, turn to page 98. If you think Luigi should keep the helmet, turn to page 49.
Keep the helmet.
Keep the helmet.
I mean, Luigi wearing a plunger is too good a mental image to give up on right now.
Alright. Congratulations, you didn't die.
Would I have died?
I don't know. Like, it kind of seems like whatever can kill you here.
Yeah. I've been very lucky so far.
I guess you could have it, says Luigi. But wait a minute. Suppose my brain gets switched. I don't want to be the princess. God, like, these guys have got, like, this real thing about not wanting to be the princess. It's weird.
Well, I mean, given what we know about the Mushroom Kingdom, she does all of the work all the time.
True.
And we know that they are both resolutely lazy in this canon.
In this canon, yeah. Hey, it's not so bad, says Mario. Huh? It just takes a little while to get used to wearing high heels.
Yeah, there you go.
And anyway, maybe you won't get switched into the princess. Great, moans Luigi. I can wind up anywhere. For all I know, I can wind up in the body of a monkey. At least you like, what, like Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong is an ape, not a monkey.
Actually, he's a Kong. Get it right.
I'm sorry, you're right.
At least you like bananas, Mario says, and reaches for the helmet. Then he stops and clutches his head. Oh no, he shouts. It's happening! Mario? Luigi cries. Mario blinks his eyes. Oh no, he shouts. I'm back here again. Princess? No, I'm Cleopatra, the insect queen of Egypt, shouts Mario.
What?
Of course I'm a princess.
Oh, okay.
Some stupid Koopa Trooper was running around with the radio on his shell, and I got zapped back here. You haven't got very far, have you? Look, that's a ladder, says Luigi. They climb the steel ladder and come out through a manhole into the sunshine. They're on a small hill covered with blue grass. That checks out. A large billboard stands at the top of the hill. It says, Dr. Shrinkosaurus, nose, foot, elbow, and brain specialist. Brains fixed while you wait.
Okay. That is going to be the title of my rap mixtape.
Yes. What? Brains fixed while you wait?
No, the whole.
Oh, the whole thing.
All of it.
It's a mouthful. Dr. Shrinkosaurus, nose, foot, elbow, and brain specialist. Brains fixed while you wait. Okay. Maybe he can help us, says Mario. Yes, reputable Dr. Shrinkosaurus. What do you mean? Asks Luigi. There's nothing wrong with my nose.
Shit, Dax, this book is actually kind of good.
Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario says impatiently. Have we established that Mario is in fact the princess of the world? Come on, Mario says impatiently. Let's go see the doctor. Page 87. Luigi knocks on a large door with a sign on it that says Dr. Shrinkosaurus. After a minute, the door is opened by a 5-foot-tall goose.
Key guy.
Wearing thick glasses and a rumpled tweed jacket.
Of course.
He is smoking a pipe.
Naturally.
Excuse me, says Luigi. You're a fucking furry. Are these the officers of Dr. Shrinkosaurus?
Luigi want to talk?
I mean, is this the thesaurus of Dr. Shrink officers? I mean, Dot's right, says the goose, who speaks with a thick, handsome accent.
A thick...
And you have come to the right place.
Oh no!
You are maybe suffering from the brain problem, yeah? This is how it's written. I have to stress. I'm not doing this voice. This is how it's written in the book.
Wait, no, that is literally how it's written.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, says Luigi. That's what they all say, says the doctor. Come inside. We find out pretty soon what's wrong with that tinker of yours, yeah? For my name is not Dr. Shrinkosaurus, no.
He sounds like the angry scientist from Sheep in the Big City.
Yeah, says Luigi as he and Mario step into the doctor's office. I mean, no. He points to Mario. I mean, he's got the problem, not me. This is how all their brothers' counselling sessions go. I see, says Dr. Shrinkosaurus as he waddles across the room and sits in a large armchair.
Is there a picture of the goose?
We've seen it, remember?
I know.
Remember the picture of the goose?
Oh, that's later in the book.
It's later in the book.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it again.
Okay, we should share the picture of the goose,
there
because the picture of the goose is...
There it is.
Awful. It's not great.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Right, okay. Please, lie down in the couch. Mario lies down on the couch. And what is your name, please? The doctor asks, puffing on his pipe. I am Princess Toadstool, Mario replies. Hoo-hoo! The doctor laughs so hard his pipe falls out of his mouth, and the whole carpet catches fire. That's a good one, he chortles. If you're the princess, then I must be Alexander the Great, the goosebot conquered all of Persia.
No.
Yep.
No.
Alexander the Great. The goose that conquered all of Persia.
I don't know why that's a deal breaker for you. That's a deal breaker. That's it. No, I can't. No.
Really?
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great. The goose that conquered all of Persia. Who? I am too the princess.
Oh, for goodness.
That's a Doctor stops laughing and turns to Luigi. This is serious.
I knew he was going to say that. This is serious. Yeah.
How long has your friend been under the delusion that he's a princess? He's not my friend, yes, Luigi.
Wrecked! Wrecked!
He's not my friend, he's my brother.
He's my brother.
Your brother thinks he's the mushroom princess?
No, he thinks he's the mushroom princess.
Asks the doctor. No, he is the princess, says Luigi. Oh boy, I think I better get on a couch. Quickly, Luigi explains how the Koopas have been switching brains and that Princess Toadstool's brain is in Mario's body. Which is what they should have fucking done in the first place. You see, I've been wearing this helmet. He's been standing there wearing a fucking
he's still wearing the
helmet. Luigi says, taking the helmet off and showing it to the doctor. That's why my brain is alright. I wouldn't be so sure about that, says the doctor, but one case at a time. The first thing we do is hypnotize this plumber princess and find out what's really going on in that noggin of his.
Whoever's writing this has never met anyone.
We need a little music for relaxing the patient, the doctor says.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Just turn on this radio. No, yells Luigi, but it's too late. This is W Mush, says the radio announcer. The station that goes great with the gravy and onions. The brain-switching static starts up. Luigi feels very dizzy. Then everything goes black.
Is that the end?
No, it says turn to page 103.
Okay. And we might have to fade to black there.
We may have to go.
I think we're going to fade to black. We can continue this.
Alright, this is page 89.
Okay. Page 89.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. To be continued.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's that. Yes, as I was saying, thanks for joining us on this adventure. To be continued. We will finish this.
We will.
Soon.
There's no way
There's no way we can't get to the end of this. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this impromptu thing. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.